Welcome back to Syberia, the world before. Kate wants to learn more about the pogroms that happened in Vagan in the olden times, so let's go ahead and do that. It'll give us some more evidence about, what could have happened to Dana.
Threats, riddled with misspellings and signed, Frank Hoss, that member of the Brown Shadow who had it in for Leon at the refuge. Looks like he never forgave them, and was after Dana during the pogrom.
Indeed, Kate Walker, but the very existence of this message could mean she wasn't home when those tragic events occurred.
That's a good clue, I guess, but I need to find more.
Yeah.
So, according to that letter, Dana was supposed to stay at the sanatorium until December 1938. Looks like there were medical complications.
Please accept my heartfelt thanks for donation. My pleasure informing me Dana came in with us. Most reasonable thing to do. Good care. Sister Magdalena. Magdalena!
Come on, Oscar, we need to find more clues.
There's not much you can do from inside your sack, Kate Walker.
Dana's initials.
Okay, anything else? No? Alright. Besides the fact that's deteriorating a lot.
We were on the other side of this wall earlier, Kate Walker.
It's like we've gone through a looking glass.
I do not understand, Kate Walker.
Forget it. I don't know what I'm saying.
If you say so, Kate Walker.
Okay, well there's some clues we can find in this room. Let's see, I think we've already... I don't know, I hit the button that would in Sherlock Holmes let us see all the active hotspots on the screen. This is not Sherlock Holmes. This is Syberia 4. Alright, well let's take to the streets and see if somehow there are clues around here that could help us with our investigation. We have this over here.
Looks like the residents on the bridge are pretty mad at the town council.
Yep. They want to turn Vaga into a museum city, but everyone's resisting. Insalubrious conditions. That's a big word. And then there's a meeting at the town council to talk about it. Cool. Let's see if there's any other clues we can clue upon. New addition of the invisible wall, perhaps? Okay, they're putting them in weird places. Let's see what we can see. You can look back in there. But I'm not going to. They go down this way? No. And then she'll probably, yeah, say no, not that way.
Can't leave now. There are still things to do here.
But what do you want me to do, Kate? Look for clues. Ah, we can go down this. And see what there is down here. Oh, there's something. Oh, there's two somethings. What is this? Just tell me what it is.
Ackerman, Fisher, Yorga. I can't find Dana here.
That's good news. Try this side.
Vogt, Weiss. Dana isn't mentioned here.
Oh, there's a mess in this one. And we don't have anything really to clean it with. Well, I guess we could use this. Using history to clean history.
Anton and Lena Rose. Dana's parents. Oh God. They were killed during the pogrom.
Is Dana Rose also mentioned?
It doesn't look like it, no. But I need to be sure.
How can you be sure? The rest of that's worthless now. We found what we need to know. What is this supposed to say? Storm warning. A severe storm is expected to hit the town from this evening and during the night. It's recommended everyone to remain home. Shutters from the closing council postpone any plans for going on. All cultural and outdoor activities, especially those on the Dumbury and the surrounding mountains, are prohibited by a municipal decree for an extendable duration of 24 hours. Thank you, Vagan.
Protests in the neighborhood and a big storm coming tonight. I sure wouldn't want to be in the mayor's shoes right now. Anyway, I'd better focus back on Dana.
That's the point. And the fact that Kate gave a little speech about that means that we have probably... most likely... yeah, find out the latest news about Vaughan. That was a bonus! Extra objective. We did a bonus thing. Ha! Which hasn't been happening often, because if there was a bonus thing completed, the game would do a little, oh, that's nice that I did that. Nice that you bothered to, deal with our extra story lore. But get back to the plot! Okay, and I think the game, I guess I could have read this right here, is find out more about the pogroms, and I don't think we can we just leave and look it up online? Let me see if I can just leave and look it up online. That'd be preferred. The game will let me go wherever I want. So I'm gonna see if I can get to the guest. Oh, the fact that it says observe means no. Don't go there.
It's not the time to take the tram back. There's still a lot to do here.
Fine. Well, we'll just have to see what we can learn. Some more money. I didn't look at the clock. Did I not talk about getting a smartwatch to help prevent this from happening? I did. I said I would. I haven't bought a smartwatch yet, though, so, booey. I have a guesstimation, and we're gonna hope that guesstimation is roughly correct, because it's what we're gonna be using.
Huh. According to that book, the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938.
Noted. Here is the timeline and annexation. 9 pogroms. Null and void annexation. Wow, it took a long time to do that. Cool.
I think that's it, Oscar. We know that the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938. Dana's parents, Anton and Lena, were killed, that's certain. But Dana was supposed to be at the sanatorium back then.
Which seems to be confirmed by that message Herr Hoss left in the house, Kate Walker.
Exactly. So I guess we're done here, Oscar. Let's take the tram back to the guest house. We'll try to find that sanitarium first thing tomorrow.
Alright. Returning to the guest house. Doesn't look very late in the day, but Kate Walker does acknowledge when time has passed. It was a weird view that kind of made me confused about where the crossover was. But it's here, so let's go ahead, and go back. Going home. Alright, that's where we are right now, and this is where we want to go. It won't let me travel anywhere else because this game is more linear than you'd think.
So, there she is. The famous Kate Walker.
Sorry, what?
Dana Rose. I knew her very well, you know. Our Dana darling. Waiting for the tram, aren't you? Well, we'd be better off speaking at the guest house. I hear there's a storm coming. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Walker. Colonel Blake.
Colonel Blake or Fraulein Junta?
Connecting the dots, are we? You're a very clever young woman. But you must be eager to know why I'm here in front of you, bearing the surname of one of Her Majesty's military officers. But here's our tram. Would you be so kind? So, Miss Walker, you've been rather quiet. I would have thought you'd have some questions for me. No?
We may as well ask some questions.
You mentioned the guest house. Are you that other guest I heard about?
Indeed, Miss Walker. It's actually Frau Wagner who told me about you. When she told me that you were looking for Dana, I knew I had to talk to you. Frau Wagner told me to call the academy, which I did, and the rector then redirected me towards the Bridge of Mists. And that's how I ended up wandering up and down it, asking about a mysterious American woman with a painting.
Alright, let's talk about Colonel Blake.
I read that you used your prestige as an artist to spy on the Brown Shadow for the UK before and during the war. So, what is your real name then? Junta Steinhoff or Colonel Blake?
Janice Blake is my name, Miss Walker. It's not the sort of name the Brown Shadow would have trusted, I'm sure you'll agree. So I took my mother's maiden name as an alias. Both my parents were diplomats from Austria, you see.
So you were some kind of double agent?
You make it sound more romantic than it really was, miss. But yes, I guess one could say so.
I guess you have new information about Dana for me?
I might very well indeed, Miss Walker, but what if you told me first what that little investigation of yours has dug up about Dana?
Okay, well, let's talk about Lenny. Or I'm sorry, that says Leon. Whoops, I can't read.
I know Dana was very concerned about Leon being on the run after the death of that scientist, Herr Berger. I can't blame her. How could he survive through the winter, all alone in the mountains in a strange country?
How could he? That's exactly the right question, Miss Walker. That origin expedition in Valtair, what a mess that was.
We can also talk about the sanatorium.
I discovered today that Dana became pregnant that summer of 37. Leon was the father. So her parents decided to hide her in a sanatorium outside town. Which, I assume, saved her from the night of the Brown Shadow pogroms in Vagen.
You assume right, but her parents, on the other hand,
Yes, I heard they didn't make it.
poor bastards, if you'll pardon my French.
So, that's basically all I know. Can you tell me what happened to Dana after she left for the sanatorium to have her baby?
I must confess, Miss Walker, that I was afraid you might overlook some of the painful information here, which is clearly the case.
What do you mean?
Look, I think it would be best if we stay in this carriage until the very end. I know it is an odd request to make, but you really must see this for yourself.
Well,
Until then, I recommend you look outside the window. I guarantee it'll be worth your while. I'm sorry, Miss Walker, but chasing you around that bridge was more exhausting than I thought.
That's okay. I can wait.
Ah, nonsense. I know how eager you are to find out about Dana. So you go first. I'll meet you at section 08. I'll come meet you there.
That's how meeting people works, Yunta. We can insist or we can leave. I'm gonna insist.
Can't you just tell me what we're doing here?
I know it must seem cruel, speaking in riddles and keeping up all this mystery like a bloody fortune teller, but I promise, you must see for yourself.
Okay then.
And don't forget, miss, section 08. Find it, and I'll meet you there.
Oof. Cold as hell here.
Yeah, it's getting late. This says the Great Valiant Swans do not feed the swans. Okay. And I will also mention that now we have seen both ends of the Vagan tram line. The other end ends at the mountain refuge of Lenny, and this side ends here. That's the thing to leave. We're not ready to leave. Actually, that shows the map, yeah, because it ends at there's a refuge over here, and then all the way over here is this place. Cool. So let's go ahead and continue on.
How the heck do I get myself into these situations?
Grumpy, grumpy, grumpy. Is that introspective up there? No, that's a gazebo.
These ruins, they look like they're from the Middle Ages or something.
Yes, very nice. Very middle-agey, I guess. Onwards. It's actually a bit of a walk.
There's something sinister about all this.
Have no fear, Kate Walker. The sun's setting, and you're all alone in an isolated and derelict place. Statistically speaking, it is highly improbable that you'll meet anybody, good or bad.
Thank you, Oscar, but please do me a favor. Stop trying to reassure me, would you?
As you wish, Kate Walker.
Yeah, because it also implies if something happens, you not gonna make it.
Grim.
Yes, grim indeed. Grim Adventures of Mork and Mindy? That's a show, right? Heck if I remember. Or no, for that matter.
This place gives me the creeps. Looks like... Oh, jeez.
It's a cemetery. Yeah, in case you want a full overview of a creepy cemetery, the game is gonna oblige. And once it's done showing us this terrible place... I said once it's done showing us this terrible place...
What is it, Kate Walker?
This place, it's a cemetery, Oscar. I think Dana's... Oh my god, she must have...
Don't jump to hasty conclusions yet, Kate Walker. You should try and find that spot that Colonel Blake mentioned.
Section 08. Yes, Okay, let's go. Oh
First, the map. Section 08 is here.
Section 08 is over there.
Over there is not one word.
In that maze.
Okay, well, screw you, Kate. We're getting lost anyway. Yeah. You can observe all these things. Or is Kate not gonna be all like, I'm leaving you... When I played the first time, Kate was all like, I'm leaving Oscar to be the map. And this time she didn't. I remember, for the most part, the way to get there. We're about to test how well my memory of this game is, because some of the aspects I've not remembered well, other aspects I have, and I guess that's technically how memories work. But I think if we come this direction, we made it to section...
Section O. That's it.
Nice. Section 08. Is it just that right there? That'd be convenient. This is awfully cinematic for the wrong answer, so...
Anna Rose, 1938. Gone to a better place. Oh no.
Hi, Yunta. And for a slow lady, she caught up fast.
What happened?
Dana's health had deteriorated at the sanatorium. Her coughing fits, the pregnancy, and all the stress about Leon being on the run out there in Baltayar. It was just too much for her to bear. The doctors had to put her to sleep before her delivery. There were complications, and when she woke up, her parents told her the terrible news. They had already buried the baby girl.
And afterwards?
Dana became sterile because of the complications during childbirth. So she remained at the sanatorium a few months more. She was devastated, poor darling.
That's how she survived the pogroms.
Yes, but that didn't mean she was safe.
How come the Brown Shadow didn't go after Dana? They controlled Ostertal back then, right?
Oh, they would have eventually, believe me.
So what happened afterwards?
Dana lost everything. Her parents, her baby, Leon. I think she would have just given up if I hadn't been there that day. But I had to go to London. Back then, I used to get invited every year or so to all kinds of artistic events. I could then make out my report to the British Secret Service without arousing the Brown Shadow's suspicion. So I took Dana with me to save her from them. Dana stayed in London for about 6 years. I found her a flat and a position with my real employer, the Foreign Office. She had no family, no friends, and in a way she had no life. She spent every minute she had in the office fighting in her own way against those who took everything from her. She went from one promotion to another, and soon she was among those in charge of coordinating all the resistance fighter groups pertaining to the different occupied countries of Europe.
All right, Dana. Focus. The Admiralty needs us to spot the enemy units on the map according to the reports they provided.
Alright, so here are the reports. It's a little bit of World War II fun for you right here. 2 tank divisions are still positioned in Belgium. Please note that another tank division left for Le Havre, okay? Okay, so we can go ahead and mark Belgium on here, wherever Belgium lives. It's only the screen, so good for you there. Belgium. I can't read if Belgium's on this map. There's also this report. I gotta focus on this one though. It said Belgium and Le Havre. Well, we can put Le Havre here. That's most likely where that belongs. And Belgium on this map is hiding from my eyes. And it has to be on this screen. Unless Belgium, you're supposed to interpret, means through a sea of a maze. That takes me likely there because it's on its way. Go ahead and move that one, I think. Where is Belgium on this map? This is a little annoying. Come on, where is Belgium? Seriously. They're expecting me to find Belgium on here, apparently. They're not gonna tell me what. Or am I supposed to assume that Belgium is listed as something else here? You know what? We can quite easily just say, here's the right answer. I'm not gonna bother trying to figure out. So, notes, you're up. Sam, I like the Sam name right there. But the answer here is submarine. Right over here, we have another submarine. There's a couple submarines off of the coast of Brest. Fun name. This looks like it's a Sam. Thank you. Let's see here. Right here, we have a tank. And a Sam here. There is a tank here. Which means I was wrong about you. And there are some tanks here. Right there as well. Submarine in the North Sea. And what else is on here that I can't see because of the angle? Ah, I see what I missed. There's two Sams. Here. And here. And if you're still wrong, which it looks like it is. Let's see here. What else did I incorrectly? I missed another submarine above Cherbourg. And there we go.
That's it, I guess. Yunta!
Dana, darling, you can use my real name here, you know.
Sorry, but I just can't get used to it. For me, you'll always be Ginger Yunta.
Charming. I'm sure I have Lenny to thank for that, hmm? You were always too soft on that little brat.
Maybe. I guess. Anyway, what are you doing here? So glad to see you.
Only doing my duty, Dana, darling. A gallery invited me for a conference, so I jumped at the occasion to report back to our superiors. But it might be the last time for a while, I'm afraid. It's getting very hard to leave the occupied territories, even for a famous so-called pro-brown shadow artist like me. Anyway, how have you been since my last visit?
We can, speak the truth.
Well, with Leon being missing and probably lying dead somewhere in Baltear for the past 7 years, and what happened to my parents, you know how I feel. But it's all beginning to feel like a dream, Yunta. A distant dream. Especially her. And I don't want it to, you know, I don't want her, my sweet Anna, to just fade away. I'm sorry, Yunta, but could we please change the subject?
Of course, darling.
What is it?
More work for you, actually.
Oh?
Yes.
The Allies need someone for an operation with the Resistance in occupied territory, and they think it should be you. But truth be told, Dana, I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Why not? I did volunteer for field operations. They've trained me a lot for that.
I know, Dana, but this operation will happen in Ostertal, right next to Wagen, actually.
I see.
Look, you don't need to answer me this minute. And no one would blame you if you declined the mission. We all know you don't only have happy memories of Wagen. You still have time to think it over. But before you give your final answer, they need you to identify the resistance group that will execute the operation. It's all explained here. And of course it's all top secret stuff. So you must cross-reference the documents right here in this room. You'll have to use that thing over there.
But I don't know how to use it.
I'm sure that's easy for you. You have such a clever mind, my little virtuoso. I'll see you later.
Well, let's get cracking then.
Let's go ahead and read this. Top secret, Agent Rose. We need volunteers for a delicate operation of resistance in one of the occupied countries. If you accept to be in Wagen, so you can coordinate an operation of Azili and get him into Switzerland. Do so you escort one of the main resistance networks in the region. Blah, blah, blah. War. Okay. So we're actually going to stop right there and save this for its own episode of Syberia, the World Before. See you guys then.